Have you ever promised yourself you'd start in 5 minutes, only to realize 3 hours have disappeared? You weren't relaxing, you weren't working either, somehow your phone, or watching just one more video. Most people think procrastination is caused by laziness or poor discipline, but psychologists have discovered something completely. Procrastination is actually an emotional response. Your brain isn't avoiding work. Every challenging task creates a tiny emotional reaction inside your brain. Maybe you're afraid of failing. Maybe you're worried it won't be perfect. Maybe you simply don't know where to begin. So your brain immediately searches for something that feels safe. It doesn't ask, what's most important? It asks, what feels better right now? Realize you've made the decision. Every swipe, every short distraction gives your brain a tiny reward. Not because you've solved the problem, but because you've escaped the uncomfortable for a habit, even though the work is still waiting. Here's something surprising. The hardest part of almost any task isn't doing it, it's starting it. Once you begin, your brain starts working differently. Psychologists call this the activation effect. This is why successful people don't wait until they feel motivated. They simply make the first step ridiculously small, instead of writing an entire report. One of the simplest techniques is called the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself you'll work for just 5 minutes, that's all. Your brain stops seeing the task as and starts seeing it as something safe enough to begin. Something remarkable happens after those first few minutes. Your brain begins releasing dopamine, not because you escaped the task, because you're making progress. Momentum quietly replaces resistance. The goal was never to force yourself to work harder. The goal was simply to make starting feel less frightening. Once your brain realizes the task isn't dangerous, it stops fighting you and starts helping you. Perfectionism is one of procrastination's favorite disguises. We tell ourselves we're waiting for the perfect plan, the perfect mood, or the perfect moment. But perfection is wearing a different mask.
Imagine your habits like tiny seeds. One small action may seem insignificant today, but repeated every day, those tiny actions grow into something extraordinary. Your future isn't built by the decisions you make once in a while. It's built by the choices you repeat every single day. Conversation you finally have slowly shapes the person you're becoming. There will still be days when you don't feel motivated. That's completely normal. The goal isn't to eliminate resistance. The goal is to become one who can take one small step, even when resistance shows up. So the next time you catch yourself saying, "I'll do it later," pause for just a moment. Ask yourself one simple question. What's the smallest step I can take right now? You might be surprised how Remember this, procrastination isn't a character flaw. It isn't proof that you're lazy or undisciplined. It's simply your brain trying to protect you from discomfort. And once you understand that, every great achievement begins the same way. One sentence. It isn't proof that you're lazy or undisciplined. The people we brain trying to decision from discomfort. And once you understand that, imagine where those tiny steps could take you. In 1 month, 1 year, or even 5 years. Moments of inspiration. It's quietly built by the small choices you repeat every single day. So the next time your mind whispers, "I'll do it tomorrow," don't ask yourself how you'll finish everything. What's the easiest step I can take right now? Your brain will thank you for making the first move. Your brain doesn't need perfection. It doesn't need endless motivation. It simply needs a reason to begin. Stay consistent and let today's tiny action become tomorrow's If this video helped you see procrastination differently, subscribe for more calm psychology stories, practicals to help you understand your mind and better habits, one small step at a time.